Have you had one of those strange days where you felt an unexpected rush of clarity or power? Like, for just a second, you knew what to do next, only to feel exhausted hours later, questioning if it was even real. That's not your energy abandoning you. It's your system giving you a glimpse of what's coming, then pulling back to finish the work. Those flashes are real. That surge of motivation is real. But it takes time for the rest of your being, your nervous system, your mind, your emotional patterns, to catch up to that new frequency. This part can feel like a roller coaster. You'll have days of complete stillness, followed by moments that feel like lightning strikes. Your ideas will come in hot, and then cool so fast it leaves you confused. 1 hour you're inspired, the next you want to lie in bed and not move. Don't mistake this rhythm for chaos. It's your system reorganizing, testing the waters of your next level, stretching out into it, then retreating to rebuild the structure needed to hold it. And through all of this, your emotional body is working overtime. Old wounds might be surfacing unexpectedly. Memories you thought were healed may show up out of nowhere. You could feel joy, grief, excitement, fear, all in the same afternoon. This is how deep release and energetic transition work. It's not logical, it's not linear, and it's definitely not something to rush through. So ask yourself honestly, have you felt that spark lately, only to lose it just as fast? That burst of energy that left you wondering if you imagined it. That's not failure, that's fluctuation. The truth is, your system is doing something extraordinary right now. It's shedding outdated energy, shifting frequencies, and previewing your potential, all at once. Of course, that's going to feel unstable. Of course, your energy is going to flicker. You're literally in between two realities, learning how to walk with new legs before the ground beneath you is even solid. Give yourself grace in this space. Don't push the energy to stay. Don't punish yourself when it fades. Instead, trust the rhythm. Ride the waves. Let your system oscillate. Because this isn't just a storm you're weathering, it's a passage you're moving through. And once the new pattern settles, you'll notice something remarkable. The highs last longer, the lows feel softer, and the clarity that once came in flashes. It starts to stay. Have you noticed lately how nothing is quite going to plan? Messages left unread, calls missed that you were sure you'd answer, plans made and then cancelled for no clear reason. You check your calendar, only to realize something you were relying on has been delayed again. Or maybe someone reached out unexpectedly, someone you haven't spoken to in months, maybe even years. These aren't just random glitches in your schedule. You're not losing focus or control. What you're experiencing is timeline reordering, the real-world ripple of a spiritual shift that's quietly rearranging everything. When a full moon as powerful as the recent one moves through the energetic field, it doesn't just affect how you feel inside. It reaches into your external world, tugging on the threads of timing, connection, and synchronicity. Suddenly, things that once felt stable no longer feel aligned. Meetings don't land the same way. Conversations feel off, out of sync. The path you were confidently walking seems to turn sideways for no obvious reason. This is more than inconvenience. It's realignment. Your life is being paused, delayed, or redirected not as a punishment, but as a form of protection. Yes, it might feel frustrating. You might feel like you're being held back just when you are starting to move forward. But what's really happening is that the energy around you is being rethreaded. Paths that were based on your old vibration, your past self, old patterns, outdated beliefs, are being cleared away. They simply no longer match the frequency you're stepping into. So, what does the universe do? It starts creating space. It cancels what isn't aligned. It reshuffles your appointments, detours your plans, even rewires your conversations. Ever feel like something just missed you by a second? A person you almost met? A message you almost sent? These almosts aren't accidents. They're recalibrations in real time. Because as your inner self shifts, your outer world has no choice but to follow. It starts editing your story, not to confuse you, but to protect you from stepping into something that no longer fits. That odd delay you didn't expect. It saved you from repeating a loop you've outgrown. That random text from someone you forgot about. It might be a doorway to a lesson or closure that's long overdue. That sudden desire to cancel everything and sit in silence. It's your new path making room to enter. This is the part of energetic transformation most people miss. They do the inner work. They feel the shifts. But then, when life starts rearranging itself, they panic. They try to force the old timing to work. They chase what's slipping away, thinking it means failure. But in truth, it means evolution. You're no longer available for things that aren't aligned, and your timeline knows it. So here's what I want you to remember. Delays aren't punishments. They're protection. They're the universe whispering, not this, not yet. Something better is aligning. You're being held, not pushed, redirected, not rejected. And while the pause might feel like emptiness, it's actually potential. What you're feeling is the in-between space where the old plan dissolves and the new one hasn't fully arrived yet. You're not lost, you're being reordered. Let that truth sink in.